Hello! In March you might remember that I went to South Korea to attend birthday events for Miyawaki Sakura and had so much fun doing it. And so now that I've moved to South Korea, I thought why not do it again for a different idol? This time around I'll be taking you to Kim Ji-young birthday events in Seoul. Last year I went to 8 different venues in a 2-day span, but this year I was determined to go to even more. And so in this video we'll be attending 16 birthday events. That's right, 16 birthday events. I started my tour on December 14th. Most events were in the Hongdae and Sangsu area, which is super easy to get to and involved far less time in the subway. The downside being that it was raining all day instead. My first event was Woong's garden at Loving Her Flower Cafe by Jiwoong. I arrived 4 minutes after it started and to my surprise, the venue was literally empty. I asked the staff member and it transpired I was the very first person that day. Inside the venue were framed images, displayed items, flower exhibits, and videos projected against the wall. From here I got the drink and dessert set. The bottle had a lovely sticker pasted on and the dessert set was shaped like animals familiar to Jiwoong fans. As a result, I got all the freebies. There was a drinks holder, photo card set, image postcard, event art sticker, and PVC card. It was a sweet event that I enjoyed and the biscuits tasted really good. As I don't like iced Americano style drinks, I gave it to my teacher at university, but she told me it was really good too. The next event I went to was To the Moon and Back at Bias Gallery Cafe by Moonlight KJW98, a very short walk away. There was a small gallery and lucky draw station and you were allowed to get free albums from here too. As soon as I stepped inside, 2 girls walked up to give me a gift pack filled with photo cards, stickers, biscuits, and sweets. There was also a really kind note inside which also had their username written, so make sure you give them a follow. Afterwards, I went to get my drink and dessert set. Everything was presented neatly in a little bag which I kept using. The freebies I got were a drinks holder, stickers, photo cards, fan art keyring, double-sided postcards, and printed full cuts. I also paid 2,000 won for the lucky draw and ended up getting another fan art keyring, but sadly I already had this design. It was another really good event though. After that, I went to And Forever at Cherish by Word of Brilliance and 1214J. This event had a winter theme with photos from the latest album, and it was also empty when I arrived, so I got to have a good look around at everything. It had a mini gallery, additional freebie station, MacBooks, photo booth, and many different Jiwoong images to enjoy. There were even photos from his activities before ZEROBASEONE, which I felt emotional seeing as a longtime fan. I bought a milk tea here that wasn't too sweet and got a drinks holder, stickers, lucky ticket, postcard, and photo cards as freebies. For being amongst the first 3 people, I was given a Polaroid too. The next event I went to was 깜냥이의 편의점 at 𝓤𝐴 by ZB10100101, and it was the first venue where most seats and tables were already taken. The exterior was impossible to miss with Jiwoong banners and posters visible from the street level. Inside had a table set up just like a store with different snack bags and soju type bottles. There were albums displayed too with a flower area, mini gallery, and balloons strung up. I just bought a drink here and I genuinely don't remember what it was. I'm really sorry, but I did get a drinks holder, photo cards, and stickers as freebies. Although it was a good event with a strong theme, I felt very rushed here as it's a small venue with many things I wanted to see, but there wasn't anywhere really to sit and take everything in. I then went to Zero Company at Cafe Mongol Blue Sky Branch by Happy June. Inside the shop there were many tables still free and many different Jiwoong images, albums, photos, and items to look at. It also has a sky-based aesthetics surrounding the interior which give it a relaxing vibe. The event had a business worker theme which is reminiscent of his dramas. I really like the slogan design made by this fan site, but I didn't have a go at the lucky draw available here. Unlike most idol birthday events, the drinks at this venue were freshly made, so I was able to get anything I wanted from their standard menu. This got me a drinks holder, photo cards, postcards, identification photo, and badge as freebies. I had fun at the event and I really enjoyed having a newly made beverage, however the gifts were a little disappointing. The next event was 삿포로 갈까요 at Meaning the Gallery by Jiwoong, also known as 𝐹𝑂𝑅𝐸𝑉𝐸𝑅. It was the first event to have a line to enter, but it went by in a short time despite the rain. There were many people here and so taking photos was a little hard, but there was still a lot to see. It had a small gallery upstairs, lucky draw station, and merchandise displays throughout. There was a table for writing messages and voting for your favorite Jiwoong looks and moments too. From this event I had planned to get the dessert set, however when I saw there was this adorable glass mug, I knew I had to get it as well. This meant I got all the freebies, a drinks holder, postcard, ticket, photo cards, stickers, and lucky tokens. I also tried a few times at the lucky draw and got some random number photo cards. This event was really fun and lively, and the atmosphere between fans was very good. It was definitely worth the wait. The last event along this street was Jiwoong birthday party at Falling Dessert by Woong Day 1214. There was a high school locker inside with many posters and images adorning it, plus a flower wall with balloons and a table where you're able to write messages. His birthday livestream was also projected against the wall for visitors to watch. I bought the set, however the staff member told me there were some items missing from the gifts and that I should wait until later. I didn't have time for waiting around, so I didn't get a resolution here. The freebies that I did get were a drinks holder, photo cards, full cut, student identification card, and mini photo card frame. The drinks and desserts both tasted fine, but the interior and the issue with the freebies meant I was a little disappointed by this event. A 5-minute walk away not far from Hongdae's main street was the next stop. This event is What is Your Bucket List at Diver City by Plot Twist 1214. As soon as I walked in, I was already very impressed with the gacha machine greeting me just behind the door. Despite the venue having a strange floor plan and being fairly small, there were many little zones where various items were displayed. There were fan site gifts Jiwoong had worn and used at fan sites, letter writing stations, gallery images, a MacBook photo booth, and school lockers with a retro television showing videos on top. Inside, the atmosphere was really fun and lively too. I just bought a drink here and got photo cards, stickers, and postcards as freebies. There were also lucky draw prizes available, however I skipped it here due to the short line and wanting to keep pressing ahead. I had a really good time here and felt the event used every area inside the venue to its maximum ability, and all the fans here seemed to be having a really good time. A little further down the road was my next event, Waikang Neihu Birthday Cafe and Mini Exhibition at Cafe Ursu by Jiwoong Birthday. This event really surprised me as the entire venue was split into two very different sides. It had a dark image in the first area with a lucky draw table, free albums, record player, mature themed images, and red lights dotted around. Behind the hanging drapes was a secret area with much brighter and softer image, which had magazines, flowers, photo cards, dolls, and snow globes, and more displayed neatly alongside warm fairy lights. There was a decorated mirror too that is so good for taking selfies. I got a drinks holder, tickets, stickers, and photo cards for buying the drink set. I was really impressed by everything the fan site had prepared. The next event was 월간지웅 12월 at RL by Woong in Love. The venue itself is a little rundown and definitely needs some refurbishment, but the interior had many Jiwoong photos, fan site items, and balloon sets for visitors to see. The drink here was also freshly made and in a takeaway mug with a heart-shaped pink straw. For this, I got stickers, photo cards, postcards, and a student identification card as freebies. As I was about to leave, the fansite members walked up to me with some additional freebies and said they had some lucky draw items remaining so I'd be able to do it. I got the bottom prize, an illustration grip talk, which I'm still using now because it's so adorable. The fansite members and staff were friendly, but this event was fairly underwhelming and didn't have anything new for a birthday event that I hadn't seen before and was in desperate need for some more seating. Next is the VS Birthday Cafe and Mini Exhibition at Raw Film by 𝑘𝐀𝐅𝐵. It was another gallery and bakery event, however there was a separate ticket for the upstairs gallery which I didn't get at this time. The venue itself had a very good atmosphere, with the interior having some Art Deco inspired features which give it an expansive feel. Inside there were many displays with albums, photos, balloons and dolls. There was a lot to look at. It seemed there was a fansite merch available upstairs, as the girls next to me had bought a few different items. I think I got the drink set here, which got me a drinks holder, postcard, letter writing set, lucky token and photo cards as freebies, but I'll be honest, I had so many different Jiwoong themed desserts at this point that I kind of forgot. The event had a simple feeling to it and I had a good time. However, the staff member that day seemed to be in a bad mood as she wasn't very friendly towards me. After this, I visited code number 0 at Cafe Cookied by 𝐹𝑂𝑅𝐸𝑉𝐸𝑅 KJW. Inside there were posters, calendars, photos, flowers, balloons and streamers displayed. It seemed to have a lucky draw table set up too, but I must have been too late. I bought the drink set, which got me a drinks holder, lucky token, postcards and big 4-cut sheet as freebies. The venue seemed a little empty, and so I wish I visited earlier in the day to evaluate it more fairly. I think it would have been possible to have more items for the displays to make them look even better. The next event was the Winter at Hitchhiking Club by 𝑦𝐸. The inside is fairly big and had a large area with no tables where a mini gallery was set up. There were also magazines, fansite goods, slogans, blankets, flowers and photos displayed, with a television set up where you'd see yourself as if it were a home video. I bought the full dessert set, which had a drink and 2 macaron type biscuits. The sand type was super delicious and tastes just like pudding. However, the kitten shaped macaron had a very sharp yogurt strawberry flavor, which I didn't really enjoy. The freebies I got were a drinks holder, fan art, queuing, pin badge, sticker set, photo cards, ticket, postcard and single month calendar. It was definitely the most freebies I got for any set, and the items were all designed really well. Also, the staff here are really handsome, and so it's easy to spend more time here. This was my final event for the day, Lucky Black Cat at Cafe Holiday by Lucky1214Cat. I arrived in the late afternoon, so I expected most fans to have already visited, and so I was really surprised when I walked in to find the venue empty, and even more so when I got a free glass for being amongst the first 3 people here. Inside the venue there were dolls, magazines, photos, albums, balloons, and streamers displayed with a decorated mirror as well. There also seemed to be a photo booth type area behind some drapes, however I did not go inside. For my friends, I also took a photo showing the sheer amount of drinks and bottles I had at this point. It's fair to say I wouldn't need anything else for a week. Additional freebies that I got were a drinks holder, postcard and photo cards for buying the drink set. I really liked the graphic design for the posters and banners here, but the standard gifts were a little underwhelming. I visited 2 events the following day before my university lessons started. The first event was 깜냥이의 동화세계 at Nearby Cafe by Kim Bar CN, which is along the main road by the Gyeonggi Line Book Street. As it was early in the morning, there weren't many people here, and the visitors seemed to be students rather than fans. Inside there were balloons, albums and photos displayed, as well as a small area set up for taking photos. I bought a drink from the special menu, and it was also freshly made, so it tasted fairly good. For this I got a drinks holder, transparent illustration, postcard and sticker set as freebies. The staff were friendly and the venue is new and bright, so I see myself visiting if there's a birthday event here again. And we're finally at my last event for the video. This event was君という名の季節 at Cafe Day 1 by 𝐴𝑗W. It wasn't very busy when I visited, so I was able to explore freely. The interior had magazines, albums, dolls, slogans, posters, and many large framed images displayed. It also had this retro sweet machine for the lucky draw, but it wasn't available when I visited. Upstairs, there was a mini gallery where you were able to get some additional freebies with this super adorable fan art design. I bought the dessert set, which had a drink and some biscuits, which I gifted to my friends at university. They said they were really good. For this, I got a drinks holder, photo cards, mini clear file, and postcard as freebies. I liked this event, and the venue has lots of seating and room, so I think it'd be good even when it's busier. Anyway, that's all the events for Kim Joo-young's birthday that I went to for this year. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog and review for all the different venues. Let me know which event you liked the most down below. I'll see you all very soon. Have a great new year. Bye!